All right, we're live.
Yep. Nobody went live, so
Hey!
I can't start when I'm sending shit live. So,
Hey, everybody!
John,
Welcome
do 17
to
things at
Whiskey and
once.
Waffles. Woo!
Jesus
Aldgate
Christ.
Adventures on Whiskey and Waffles. That's all right. It's just us here. It's just friends, just pals, just having a good time.
I think our friends
Playing
from
some
the
Derrida.
Nerdlies have joined us in the chat. It looks like.
The
Yeah,
Nerdlies.
why don't
Yep.
I see them? Hold on, let me refresh.
I don't know if they're in the chat yet, but they just
Welcome
followed
in.
us. They followed us within the last 10 minutes, so that's probably a good sign.
Welcome, Nerdlies. Oh,
I adore them.
You okay, Angie?
yeah. I just did a couple
Yes.
shots of rum to like calm myself down.
You seem calm.
That's what I do to get rowdy. What are you doing?
I
Calm
know.
yourself down.
Sugar.
No, it's anxiety. It gets rid of the anxiety,
Ah.
and then I can get rowdy without feeling anxious.
Gotcha.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know alcohol can help get rid of anxiety. That's not true, and I'm not a doctor. Don't follow my advice. Last time on Aldgate Adventures, our heroes had gone. Heroes.
Heroes.
That's dubious. That's a dubious moniker.
Dubious
Yes, it
heroes. There you
is.
go.
Yeah, like NPCs.
Oh, there you go. That's better than cheese pants, people.
Yeah.
The dubious
Nailed
heroes.
it.
Is
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Mhm. Yeah. The Knights of the Cheese Pants, what was it? I don't
That
know.
was a great name suggestion.
Cheese Pants Brigade? I don't remember. There's something
No.
about cheese pants.
It was Knights of the
It was
Pants
like
cheese.
NPCs.
There it
yeah.
is.
Knights
Oh,
of the Pants
right.
cheese.
Yeah, I will literally never
Misspelled
make.
everything.
Yeah, I
A
will
little-
literally never
little-
make that into merchandise. So
Little too meta. Little too meta.
Somebody's angry.
So,
not actually.
salty.
Salty.
Mhm.
Just like cheese.
You had gone north, out of High Keep, into the mountains that separate Aluja and Ghislaine, and to, at the behest of Polo Cotton, a halfling who's more hat than halfling.
Poyo cotton.
He's not Poyo. It's only one L. Polo.
The Sport of Kings.
And douchebags.
True.
See?
Poyo.
Now I can get rowdy.
This is gonna be an interesting
It's
night.
gonna be a hell of a night. A diamond slash. Just watching Rue judge me slowly.
So what's up?
Precious gem mines. They had lost contact with their people there, and hired you for a bunch of gold to head up there, figure out what was wrong, and stopping them from contacting the home office, and eliminate the threat. When you got there, you found a family of hill giants had all moved in and were using it as their home and using the miners as a food supply. Yeah, it was fun. And as you scouted out, and I believe Gray, you're invisible.
I was invisible to begin with, but
Were you?
I went to
Last
scout
week?
invisibly not last week, the week before.
I don't think I was invisible.
You were invisible 2 full episodes ago, Rue, because we got attacked
Yes.
by goblins a previous episode.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Someone was invisible, and they went to check out and see if they could release the hostages without alerting the giants. Gray cast darkness on the Papa Giant's head, which pretty much worked in their favor, as it was like putting a cloth over a parrot cage, and he just immediately zonked out. And as they were trying to figure this all out, screeching came from the sky. All the giants immediately jumped up, including the father giant, who fell over and smashed his face into the road below because he couldn't see anything. They all took cover inside the mine where they were keeping the hostages, as a chimera came down hunting, looking for some giant flesh. At which point, Gray threw a fireball into the mine to get all of the all the giants, and that was enough to put everybody into combat, and you all whittled them away. Laurel Fern, Amanda, she she was the one and only one to take a full brunt of a giant, 2 huge hits, and she lies unconscious on the ground. Although I think Willem ran up there and cure wounds her, didn't you? At the end.
I was going to, but sure.
But just let her die, right? That's
No, I don't know if we got that far.
I don't think we got that far.
I was planning
All right.
on doing it, but I think you stopped us before that.
gotcha.
You said
So-
let her. You said let her fucking die.
Let her go.
That sounds really
Let her
mean.
go. Sorry.
Let her go.
Copyright.
I don't know how the actual song goes, so I
you,
can't copyright.
you nailed half of it.
Okay,
Pretty much
cool.
like
Oh, we
that.
can't sing
It's-
it anymore.
It's that same thing about 37 times. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And that's where we left off. So, all
Oh.
y'all's.
Yeah.
What
We
do you
also
like to do?
we also don't know what the aftermath of the fireball in the cave is, because I'm fully expecting to see corpses when we investigate. So
Charred corpses.
You don't know that.
Likely.
all of the giants came out on fire, so I don't have the most faith.
Perhaps the giants took the brunt of the fireball.
Well, I mean, I have no
are
say in
we-
that. Engie does.
Are we still in initiative?
Nope.
Okay. I don't see a map. Where?
all right,
where
here.
are we?
I'll bring the map back.
Bring
Thank
it
you.
back.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna heal
The big red X on my face.
Laurel Fern.
Yeah.
Just gonna hang
Laurel
out in the
Fern.
cave.
There's the cave right there.
Hey, Gray's just. The cave is up here at number 4.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Okay. I'll find me. Hold on.
You are over
There I
over
am.
here.
there. Yeah.
I see me. Okay.
Here we are. I'm gonna replace you with your new,
New face.
more accurate icon.
My now lady
For the
face.
sake of accuracy.
Your lady face.
That's a song, probably, right?
She's the lady face.
Is a lady face.
Yes.
Yeah, lady.
Oh my god, I'm huge and I love it. There we go.
God, look at the size.
Boom.
All right. Sweet.
Each one of these squares, by the way, is 20 feet, not 5.
Ooh. All right.
Not that you really have to worry about it right now. This is
Right
more
now.
just-
Yeah.
Right now.
I would. Okay. The chimera. Did it fall where the corpse is shown right there, Engie?
Yep.
Can I go investigate the corpse?
Sure.
I'm
See
gonna
if
go
there-
look for treasure.
See if
Thanks,
there's.
Calgor.
Yep,
Thanks.
see if-
Don't.
I am not
don't
even
help me,
fucking
it's
close
fine.
to you, and I can't
Fine.
heal shit. I don't want to heal
I,
anything. Okay, sorry. Time out. Do you trust me to heal you?
I don't trust you to do much of anything. So probably
Exactly.
no.
So don't be mad that I'm not going to your aid right now.
The honest.
If Calgor were a healer, somehow he would find a way to kill you.
Yeah.
Yes.
He would roll so poorly.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
I don't know how you did it.
I
cured
somehow
you
took
for
this
7
potion.
points.
Yeah, I somehow
7
took
points.
this potion.
Okay, thank you.
All right. What do I need to
Thank
roll to see if
you.
there's anything worth salvaging off this course, Engie?
No problemo.
Make an investigation roll.
10.
And Willem, are you healing?
I cast cure wounds.
All
And I
right.
already rolled. I got 7 points.
Nice. You're at 7 hit points, Laurel.
I got it. Thank you.
So did we have any of the miners still alive? Like, did we find
You
Mirren
haven't
Gold Dust?
looked.
I'm
We
going to
haven't
go
looked
to
at-
where the miners
Oh,
would
I
have been.
see. So that would be in 4.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sorry, am I
well,
getting an answer on my salvage before that since I acted first?
No.
Hang on 1 second.
Might be an incompetent ranger, but I figure I could at least know how to gut
What
something.
did you roll?
I rolled a 10.
A 10?
Yes, sir.
It does not have any pockets or pouches, and you don't find anything of note on it, other than some dragon scales, some horns, and lion teeth, and some claws and things like that.
Is there any value to any of that with the dragon scales?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Can I take a, I don't know, survival check and try to whittle away some of it that might have value since I'm literally broke?
Yes.
15.
15? All right.
Yep.
You spend some time kind of hacking away the bits and pieces that that seem like they'll have value.
Cool. Thank you.
I want to move over to that thing around 6 and 11.
Again. What's that?
I want to move over to that thing on the map that's like between 6 and 11.
With the treasure pile next to the toilet?
That thing.
The treasure pile next to the toilet?
We call it the toilet pile.
Yeah.
We do.
This is the toilet. All right. Make an investigation roll. What you see is bones, corpses, on top of you can see like a sword hilt sticking out and some picks and axes.
19.
19.
I have no pluses on that.
No pluses on investigation?
No, it's just +0.
All right. Yeah, you start digging through, and you manage to find. You find like some belts that have pouches, and you're digging through them. There's actually quite a bit of gold in here, gold and silver, and a bag full of gems.
Wow.
There's actually a big pouch. It's kind of like this.
That's like
Ooh.
big.
That's a
A
fancy
lot of
pouch.
gems.
It's
Yeah.
fancy.
Does it have an
Yeah.
iPad in it?
It's not that big. Why am I out of focus? Come on.
Because you moved.
The rum.
I
There we go.
slowly get to my feet and kind of cough and kind of pat myself down. All this dust flies off, and I say, well, that was an adventure. And then
Singed a bit, where are we?
and then I'll make my way to the mine and see if we can find any survivors.
Yeah, I'm also loading all 3 of my pistols before going in there.
I'm just gonna call out, "Oi! Is anybody in there? We're friends, not foe. We've come to save your hides."
Just people screaming, still on fire.
Oh God!
God, it burns for so long.
If only we had an ice wall to run into.
See you, doctor.
He can't hear you. He's by the water right now.
Making ice walls.
So, Raina, are you
Just
up
for
there
fun.
with me?
I'm up. Yeah, there I am.
Oh, weird.
Hey,
There's a
Calgor's
weird
still up there.
like, thing on top. Oh,
I,
there we go.
sorry, that's because it's my screen. Sorry.
Galgor's not there.
Okay.
I'd like to walk up towards there.
You don't get to. You're ripping apart a corpse.
Okay.
Unless you want to abandon ripping apart the corpse.
Nope. Keep it.
Because that's going to take you a good hour.
Okay.
So just be quiet.
Okay. Have fun, guys.
Okay, so I'm gonna like start to enter, and hopefully be able to
You
find
want to
some
stealth
people.
in, or are you yelling in?
I already yelled.
Oh yeah, she
You're
already
already
yelled in.
I'm just gonna walk in. I'm not. I'm not
You
stealth.
just hear this. Hello? Hello?
We're coming. Don't worry. We're on our way.
You walk inside, and it is pitch black, and you can't see
That's awkward.
Willem.
Well, yeah, I'm
Lumbago.
coming in as well. Do I
Raina.
see any torches on the wall or anything?
There is a brazier that appears to have a bunch of like just trash and stuff that's thrown in, things that look like it's they're flammable.
Wait,
Light it.
I know I'm gonna light it, but I'm just trying to understand what you mean. Like it's just
like
been hanging on the wall.
It's like a
People
trash can. It's like a big trash can on the
Oh.
floor. It's a brazier. So
Gotcha. Okay.
And
Yeah.
it's got like it looks like people have been throwing stuff in there that burns. So
Yeah.
that
I'll use my flint and tinder and light it.
And I have dark vision, so I can see 60 feet.
do you?
I don't. Sorry.
Yeah.
I do.
Only Willem doesn't. I also have. That's why I was able to see said.
Willem, if you want to hold my hand, I can see quite well in here.
I'd be happy to do that unless there's a fight, in which case I'm useless. So perhaps some light would be helpful.
Am I able to get the trash lantern lit?
Trash lantern.
Yes, and what you see in here is it's this large indoor room that you can see has some stuff left over from the giants. Like if it was raining or something, it looks like they would hole up in here a little bit. And so you find some more like half-eaten corpses and ripped apart limbs and all sorts of stuff like that. A couple more some belongings, like a pile of belongings, and it's probably a good 50 feet across and 50 feet wide, this big circular room. And then there is a hole off to one side that appears to lead down.
Okay. And any other trash lanterns in that vicinity or torches or
There's-
anything?
Corbin says, I got a torch.
Oh, right, Corbin.
She's- Actually, I think if most of you looked at your inventory, you would find torches if you have
I actually have a
a
lantern
Probably.
too.
yeah.
Can I just roll for investigation and kind of look around if I can see any sort of booby traps or anything that they would have left to keep the prisoners in?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I was planning on doing the same, but not to the main area. To the once we start going down, whatever.
17.
17. You do find a couple of like bear traps
Ooh.
at the top of the tunnel that leads down.
Okay. So I'll just definitely call out, friends, there appears to be some ankle biters around here. Let's make sure we don't get our ankles. Let's not feed them, okay? And I'll kind of slide them to the side if I can. Like
Oh,
grab them
boy.
from the back of the chain and try to slide them away.
They're slightly buried, so this
Oh.
could go wrong.
Oh, they're buried.
Would
Okay.
let's see, to disarm them, what type of talent would that be? Does that need
Thieves'
to be
tools check.
Okay, so I have thieves tools, and so what do I?
So
roll
that's
for that?
a D20 plus a your proficiency bonus.
Mm-hmm.
What Willem? What?
Are there any?
I'm trying to remember something right now.
I'm
Is this-
sorry.
Can I finish your
God,
question, or
Willem.
is this important?
Yet.
I'll wait.
All right. So
All
it's a thieves' tools check is a D20 plus your proficiency bonus plus dexterity.
Ooh, hell yeah! So that'll be my roll 20 with a plus. And where's dexterity? Dexterity. +3. So okay, so this +6. That'll be 18.
18. Nice.
Yes.
Between you and Laurel Fern, you managed to kind of dig them up, dig around them, and disarm, like pull the thing out and like close them up and pull them back into the main room so they're no longer dangerous. Willem, hit me.
I was gonna say if there was any bones, like long leg bones or something, I was just gonna spring the traps with it, but it's fine.
Oh.
I'll do that now. So. Never mind.
Put one of those limbs in there.
That's what I was gonna do, but we don't have to now.
All right.
Forget about
Hello, hello. Is there anyone down there?
Laurel,
it. Come
as you are kind of inspecting around this room, you find the corpse of a person who've had like their arms ripped out of their sockets and pulled out, but the armor is impeccably reserved.
Friends, do you mind if I,
Studded leather armor.
get a little frisky with this corpse? I could use as we found in this last bottle, I could really use a little more protection.
Always
Do you
use
mind
protection.
if I take it?
No, you definitely need it.
Not at all.
All right,
Interest
I-
racing.
I very, very gingerly, like carefully disrobe this dead body
You can see
and put it on.
this was an elf, and Reyna, in fact, between the two of you kind of looking at it, this looks like somebody who may have come to investigate previously and never returned.
So I'd like to go through the person's pockets and see what else I can find that might indicate who this person was, so we can report back to Polo.
All right. Investigation roll.
Mm-hmm.
Gray, speaking of investigation
Ooh.
rolls.
21.
Yes.
21. Oh, very nice. You find on this body, Laurel, you find a healing potion.
Okay.
Another potion that you don't instantly recognize. But no distinguishable like name or anything like that. Though you would be able to as you're taking off the armor, though, you do see some tattoos, and Reyna, you kind of recognize them. They're not necessarily bad guy tattoos, but they are like they signify that this person probably spends a lot of time like scouting and that sort of stuff, and is probably one of the people who works for different criminal syndicates as well as anyone else. So
Can I down that healing potion down the hatch, put a little salt rim on it, and just take it?
snort it.
Would you want to?
I'm not doing great at all. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You
So
have
it's like-
healing spells, don't you?
Yes, but I mean it's right there. Might as well. Probably tastes good too.
That's true, but healing potions are super expensive and usually
Oh, it
best
says-
used in combat.
Okay,
if you
okay.
can- but it's up to you. It's up to you.
I heard what
I
you're
heard-
getting at. I do have another slot left, so I when everyone's doing their own thing, I'm gonna use either cure wounds. I'm probably gonna use cure wounds, so I'll just
Okay.
do that on myself.
Gray, as you are digging through this pit of stuff, you find this small blue. It looks like it's a globe made of like blue crystal. And just from looking at it, you're like, "Oh, that's got to be magical." So you kind of
Shut up, Calgore.
Shit, I said that with the mic
Fine.
muted for the audience. Damn it. Now I'm just dumb.
you find 2 more potions, one of which you recognize as a healing potion. And as you're looking through this, you find the corpse of a dwarf who has some pretty decent plate bits and pieces. But as you kind of like lift up the beard, it reveals very intricate pistol kind of tucked in to this bandolier. And then you're not there. And then
I know. I want it.
and then a cartridge pouch that has 10 pieces of ammo in it.
Take them all. That sounds great. And then can I get the plate mail off to give to like Willem?
Yep.
Okay.
You
so I
can,
just, like...
but it is dwarf size.
It is not going to fit on him.
Good for it. I guess I just like take everything I can and bring it back towards everyone to figure out what to do with the stuff that we can't use.
Take all you can, give nothing back.
All I'm picturing is the fact that like you guys are going to be wearing different pieces of like these people's family members that we're going to go save. Like, they're going to come out of these cages and like you're wearing their dead like husband's fucking shit. Sorry. Just
Maybe
so we don't have any way to
that in
identify
character.
we don't have any way to identify the potions or the magical orb that I found without going to like something in town, right?
Probably, unless one of you has the identify spell.
Yeah, not yet.
I don't have it.
what? Sorry, the witch spell?
Identify.
No.
Witch spell.
Ooh,
Which spell?
The witch spell. The Wanda spell.
I'm gonna get to my
So-
spell book.
Can we see anyone down in the hole?
All right.
Oh.
So before you went to put on that armor, you had yelled down again. Engi, did anybody say anything back?
There are, yes, people down there. Hello?
Come up.
Help us!
We're on the way. I'm gonna.
Please,
look-
we have injured.
All right, so I'm gonna look. How far down? Because I have night vision up to how far?
60
Night vision. I forget where.
120.
Where do we see that again?
on your character sheet. is
I
the best
know on my
answer I
character
have,
sheet.
sadly.
Where on the character?
Probably at
You
least
probably-
60 feet.
It's 60 feet. If it's just normal dark vision, it's 60 feet. But,
But
unless
she's
you
a
have
special
something-
elf.
Yeah, I'm a
Oh.
special elf, so it's
You might have
between.
120.
Yeah, I think it's something high.
So
but
look on
where-
the far left.
She's really high.
Look on
Dark
the far
vision,
left,
60.
like midway
You
through.
see passive wisdom, passive intelligence, passive wisdom.
Okay,
insight.
yes.
Underneath that,
No,
dark
I'm
vision,
just
60 feet.
60. I'm just 60.
Just
Passive
60.
aggressive.
You can look in, but it go beyond your sight. It's beyond.
How far can I so I basically want to look for some more traps. So how many times with me like searching and then letting people catch up to me and then searching, like how many times do you want me to roll?
One for now.
One for now. What would that be? Investigation? What is it for?
Perception, actually, for finding a trap.
Perception for finding traps.
I
You okay, killer?
That's
that
gonna
good,
be
huh?
that's gonna be a 5.
Ooh, was it a natural one?
No, it was a 2.
It's better than a 1.
Maybe I'll walk farther behind her.
Yeah.
Can I also
Smacking into
cast,
the wall.
Can I cast Detect Evil and Good and use my Seer's Ball and just see if there's anything, if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, undead within 30 feet of us?
Save your spell
yes.
slot. I can do that without spells.
You can?
Yeah.
Sick, man. Do it.
I'll do it.
You have so many
Also-
cool abilities.
Also, we should probably. Does anything happen to me from
Yeah,
not?
let's not keep jumping ahead, guys.
Let's not jump ahead.
Sorry.
One
So,
second at a time.
do I fall into a trap?
Do you fall into a trap?
You're
I want to
dead.
see your Seer's ball, though.
You're dead.
It's not much of a trap. You just die.
Yeah, just fell and died. Welcome back.
400-foot hole into lava.
You step on something, and you just see this bright kind of like sparks next to you, and you hear a
Back up.
That sounds like a bomb. Yeah.
Nope. Not a bomb.
Not a bomb?
Not a bomb. You should go towards it.
Don't listen to him.
You're not
He's-
even
he's not
here,
there.
I'm
Caldor.
not. I'm just being John right now.
How
Would
far
my
ahead
charac-
is she?
Would my character know to go backwards or forwards?
Doesn't sound like a good sound.
Well, I know it's not a good
Maybe-
sound. All right.
Maybe it's just helium, and you just
No.
it's
Okay.
in a balloon, and maybe you
What's
can...
Oh yes.
But like I'm saying, is it a trap? I would recognize with my background what it is. Can I roll like a history check or something?
Let's see here. What would you roll
Giants
to
are
see
sure
if you...
devious.
Hmm?
Saying
Yeah,
these
my-
giants are devious.
Mm-hmm. And I have quite a lot of assassin training, so I'm hoping maybe
It sounds like
I'll
you
know what
tripped
this
some
is.
sort of black powder thing. To
I'm guessing.
collapse the cave on us.
Yeah, so I don't know like just how far we're supposed to run.
Very.
Yeah, make a
Very
history check.
History check? Okay, maybe I'll roll better. You know? Crazier things have happened.
May you roll with advantage.
I kind of did. 13. What was it again?
History.
History? 15?
15. Yeah, with your knowledge of black powder and such, this sounds like a fuse.
Okay. I'm gonna
5.
yell that
Four,
I
three,
set up a bomb. Let's go.
two,
Go back. And I start
one.
running backwards.
All right, make a dexterity saving throw.
21.
21. You kind of go, get back, and you like kind of jump and tuck, and you just hear this. And
You
the sound
asshole.
from below. We disarmed the traps up there.
I love these guys.
Great.
Thank you.
Maybe we should kill a few of them just for dicks.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, as you walk by, you can see that there's like a bundle of this like it's this like waxy stick, looks like a candle. And you can see where the wick has been pulled out of it.
Cool.
Mhm.
All right. So
Convenient. Very convenient.
keep going forward. I'm assuming. Oh no, I've forgotten Kit's character's name, but I'm assuming she's carrying the torch and she's coming with us.
I'm
Yeah,
going to.
Corbin. Yeah, she's
Corbin.
right behind you.
Orban.
Corbin Dallas.
And there
Look
we
at
go.
us.
All right, so we head down there, and if we find locks, I'll pick them.
All right, you come to the bottom, and actually, like this is so. There's basically this giant pit in the middle, and you walk around the edge on this this little footpath that goes down, and you can see at some point it looks like one of the giants like cut away the footpath so nobody could get up, but they're tall enough that they could get down in and grab some more people and come back up and eat them.
Those dicks.
I'll probably lower a rope then and ask Willem and probably Corbin to help pull these guys up if we can't get down there.
Is there anything? Is there
It's a good
something-
30-foot drop.
30-foot drop, and is there anything to tie off to up here that would be strong enough to hold the weight of several people?
Like a bear trap or something, or a bomb.
Check your inventory for pitons. Pitons.
I don't think I have that.
I've never heard
You have a
that word.
dungeoneer's.
I
I've
have a
never heard that word
bagpipe.
before.
I learned it because of D&D when I was.
It
very
starts
small
with a
child.
P, right?
Pitons.
I have pizza.
I do. I have that.
Mm-hmm.
And pizza.
So-
Correct.
Those are they're mountain climbing gear generally. So you knock them into the wall and then you put your rope through there. That's the thing that keeps you from falling down. But you can also use them to spike doors shut, or to tie a rope to when you go down in.
Okay, so how far of a drop did you say?
It's 30
30.
feet.
Okay, I
You
have a
could
50
jump
foot
it
rope.
easily, but yeah,
Me
you
too.
could. Getting back up is the hard part.
How many
Yeah.
people can we see people down there?
Yeah, you can now see that there's a few people down there. Some tall, some very tall, and some small.
Very tall, giant size?
No, not full giant.
Just human.
Once the rope and everything is tied off,
That
I'm gonna.
kind? Oh boy.
What?
Sorry.
How wide is this footpath? Like, can we each get around each other?
It's probably about 7-8 feet wide.
Okay.
So
Oh.
it's not that big. You kind of have to like move past each other, and like one person goes up against the wall.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get out of the way once I put down my piton and I let down my 50-foot rope and tie it off properly, let it down. I'm gonna kind of get out of the way because I'm not very strong, so I won't be able to pull anybody up if they're injured or whatever. So
Right.
we'll
Are you
just
gonna go
get-
down there, or are you just gonna stay up here? And
I'm gonna stay up here because I can't carry anyone. I'm really weak. So
Right. They all are like, well, they a couple of them start coming towards you, and as you can see, like the really tall one, who's also very, very burly, you can see as he gets closer to you, and the torchlight reaches him. He has gray skin with like black tattoos coming back, and he's, what is it, like 10 feet tall, something like that. For those of you who would recognize this sort of person, especially anyone from the north, this is a Goliath.
North
Ooh.
remembers.
Would I recognize him?
You would probably recognize the fact that he's Goliath,
Okay.
but not necessarily this particular one.
Okay.
And he like says, "Thank you for coming. Are the giants? Are they?"
Yes.
Good for you. I'll help get people over here and give them a little boost. And you can see that there's this small dwarf over there, and she's like, "All right, no, just take his head. Take his head. I'll take his feet." And I like start dragging people over, this giant and this dwarf, and a couple of the other people are like limping and being helped over, and whoever is helping, make a strength check.
I'll help. I can't do much, but I think Corbin is definitely doing it because she's strong.
I'm pretty strong.
yes, I'm the least strong, I think, of all of us.
I'm a 10. That's a 10 for you.
They're all dead because you dropped them.
Where's my strength?
19.
I'm an 8, so I have -1 to all of my strength checks.
Me too.
I'm
And what about
All right,
Corbin?
cool. So you've got
her?
two people who can help right now. Who are the two people who are going to help?
Willem and
Corbin and I.
Corbin.
Willem and Corbin. All right.
Want me to roll for
Who wants to
Corbin?
roll for Corbin?
I
Yeah.
will. I'll be useful.
Athletics roll, Willem.
13
athletics.
plus whatever bonus.
13 plus 7. That's 20.
Oh, then I rolled 21.
21. Nice. Between the two of you, there are a couple of people who are unconscious. And they kind of have to like lift them up and kind of fireman them up to you. And they're the last ones to go up. The dwarf who's down there is like wraps up one of them like in like a harness situation, and you have to drag them upwards. But you manage to get them all up in fairly short order. And there are 15 people left and alive.
Who
Including
needs
the
to-
two?
What two?
And the Goliath and the dwarf. It's them
Yes.
plus 13 more. Okay, just checking.
Whoever looks the worst, I'll go over to them and start to ask them about how they're feeling. So,
Well, the ones who look the worst are not going to be able to answer you because they're unconscious.
oh, they're that bad. Okay.
Yeah.
So I will cast Cure Wounds on One of them that looks the worst of the worst.
I'm assuming we're not doing all that like down on the path, like we're back up in the main room.
You're right
Yeah.
now at the top of. You're on the path at the top of the where you tied the rope.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
I'll
So
probably...
I'll lead.
Sorry.
All right. So like the group of you moves everybody up. You get
Yes.
into the big area. Gray and Calgor, as you're out there doing what you're doing, you notice like a blink, blink, blink,
Like
slowly starting to rain.
okay, I will head up towards the entrance to the cave.
Might melt.
Yes, Willem.
Before we bring anybody up, I'll spare the dying on everyone who is unconscious.
Who's unconscious? All right.
Yeah, that way they won't die while we're trying to bring them up.
You can see one of them has like pretty rough breathing, and that one you go, and there's like a little glow, and their breathing calms down.
Yeah, it's a cantrip, so
Mm-hmm.
as many times as necessary.
Nice.
Yeah, you get up into the big circular room and kind of lay everybody out. Gray, do you come inside?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I moved towards the cave. Yeah.
You're
It's raining
inside?
outside. Come inside. It's
Come inside.
raining.
Come out of the rain.
Training. Okay.
That hair won't stay up if it's wet.
You got
Or
that.
blue. It's cantrip.
It's
Prestidigitation.
concentration.
Yeah, Calgor and Gray join you shortly, and soon afterwards, just fairly decent downpour outside.
Can we take a long rest after we've done some healing?
You can certainly try.
What time of day is this now?
This is still the middle of the night.
Is there any debris near the entrance of the cave that we can kind of build up a little bit to give us some sort of gate or anything?
There's those boxes that were outside, and then there's a fairly blown up gate that was holding everything in. But this opening is huge, so you could probably
Okay.
put the boxes in like make it so at least if anyone was trying to come in, they'd have to crawl over the boxes.
Corbin, do you think that we should make it a little less easy for, the Chimera's sister to come pay us an evening visit and put some of these stones and boxes in the front of the cavern?
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Can you do it?
Is there any reason we don't?
Yeah, I
just,
knew that was coming.
Is there any reason we don't just let some of these people go back to their homes right now?
I'm not keeping them here.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Is like if
Yeah.
they're gonna go back into their homes, like it's just fucking water. So
They
Is
are. Some of them are,
Injured.
yeah, really badly injured. And
okay,
And then so before the start closing the entrance starts happening, I want to grab like me and somebody to grab firewood for at least 2 fires in the cave. So who would like to go with me on that adventure?
Adventure.
I'd like to ask Mirren. Are there any? Sorry, I don't know if it's Mirren. The dwarf. I'd like to ask the dwarf.
Are you Mirren?
Are you Mirren by any chance?
mm-hmm. Says, "Oh, yes, my name's Mirren,
Okay.
but everyone calls me Goldie."
Well, Goldie, we got sent to find and help you guys from a buddy Polo, and
Yes.
Are there-
Thank you very much for coming, by the way.
are there supplies in any of these houses that we should grab for the people that we don't want to move out into the rain right now?
Yes, I can help you gather things if you need.
Yeah.
If you need firewood, I'm sure there's firewood inside. Most of the firewood outside is probably wet already and might be difficult. But yes, my house, just the big one down there, probably has, in fact, it's got a few beds. I think if we perhaps moved everybody down into there, we'd all be better off than
Yeah.
in this cave.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Catch your
Good.
death a cold.
Good plan.
Is that the house 12?
Let me take a look. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Let's
do
head
that,
down.
then.
Help out
Okay,
whoever
let's
needs to.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You trying to go as quickly as possible. Move everybody down into the foreman's house. You get down in there, and she goes inside, and just everything is just like there's like holes in the ceiling in some areas, and a lot of it has been completely trashed. She says, "Oh, Christ!" She says, "But you've always got to keep some somewhere, or they're not looking." And she, like, opens up a closet and pulls up floorboard, and she goes, "Hold this!" And it's like a big jug of dwarven whiskey.
Okay.
Another one.
I will
and
take
a
that.
Third one.
Yeah.
I will
Don't
take
hand that to him if you
I
ever
will
want to
take
see
the
it again.
first two.
And she goes and finds a couple of glasses that aren't shattered, and she says, "I hope some of you brought your own mugs. I'm afraid I can't offer a lot of glassware."
I will take the first glass.
She,
Calgor, you know I died today. Maybe I should have the first drink. What do you think?
You're talking,
Perhaps.
so you never died. Got it. Cool. I will start pouring the first drink for myself.
I was pretty much dead, okay?
Okay, you're being dramatic. Calm down.
Next time you die, you'll see if you are feeling dramatic afterwards.
It might come sooner than you think.
So I start helping people kind of get into makeshift beds and maybe even try to put some sort of covering over the holes since it's raining. And give people...
it's a double-story house, so most of the rain that's coming in is on the next floor. So the Goliath, who's like a half giant, he goes up and he helps you. Like, you guys take some old bedding and kind of like put it over the hole in the ceiling. And
Okay. And then maybe we try to get a couple of those fires started. And I definitely look like the person that looks the worst. I want to cast Cure Wounds on them.
all right, there's a person who looks like may have suffered a pretty bad fall.
Okay.
And you see their arm like straightens out, and their breathing gets better. They don't quite come conscious. They're not heroes like you are, and
Okay.
but they say that you can tell that they're healthier.
Okay. Should we all try to get some rest tonight, and one of us should take first watch?
I'll take the watch.
You'll take first? All right.
Absolutely.
I can take second.
Okay, I can take third, but it'd be great for me to get a real lovely night's sleep and restore a bit of myself.
Angie, since it is the middle of the night, how many watches do we actually need to cover?
Same amount of watches, because the same amount of time. If you want to set watches, you also have a bunch of other people here. So,
If that tall giant, maybe the Goliath could take a... you tall drink of water, what's your name?
he says, Gonzalo Correa. Correa.
Gonzargo, that's quite a
Gonzalgo.
name. Quite a name, my friend. The name's Laurel Fern.
It's illusion.
Of course it is.
I love it. Would you mind helping us out so that we can get a bit of rest tonight? You know, we killed some giants and a chimera. It's been a day.
So that's the least I can do. Yeah, Rose.
I don't know if you're hungry, but I do have a wee bit of cheese left. It's a bit dusty. It might have a little grit to it, but it's delicious. It's well aged.
I'll stick with the whiskey, thank you.
Oh, you're missing out. And if possible,
I made sure he saw that, by the way. All my pantomime, I want to make sure he saw that.
Yeah, definitely.
No cheese.
And then I'll try to grab a corner somewhere with a pillow, and as I go to sleep, I'll sing my song of rest for everyone in the room. So everyone will take an extra 1d6.
Yeah,
Even if
you
it's
roll.
just a short rest.
You roll the d6 and then tell them what they got.
Okay.
Are we doing a long rest or a short rest? 'Cause I really
Everyone
need a
got
long
it.
rest.
Everyone got an extra 6. Depending on
Yeah.
how long
Extra
we,
6.
we get.
Now, you're about to bed down for a long rest.
Yeah.
Is that your question, Gray?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my spell slots are gone.
Yeah.
Need to recharge.
But you don't just automatically get it. No.
No.
Kate. You gotta work for that shit.
Not an Aldgate.
We have to work to sleep? This land is
Yeah.
bullshit.
You should have seen I had an old group who were in the sewers trying to hunt down all the assassins in there, and we're like, oh, we blew our spell slots. Let's take a long rest. I'm like, you're in the lion's den. Good luck.
Just
But they were
gotta
used-
take a nap.
You're
They were used to like pushing the long rest button, like as if it were a video game. I'm like, oh, no.
Not how that works.
No.
I'll do the last watch for what it's worth then.
You all bed down for the night and manage to get a long rest.
Ooh.
As we're long resting, maybe we should take a break because I really got to go to the bathroom. I'm drinking too much water.
We could do that.
Okay. That's good.
It's just about time.
I really needed that. Whew, needed that long rest real bad.
I needed that pee break.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Pee-pee
Quick
break.
break.
All right.
Okay.
Taking a break. 5 minutes. We'll be right back, everybody.
Woo!
And welcome back to Aldgate Adventures on Whiskey and Waffles. Our heroes are still in the mining camp. You're settling down to take a long rest. One of the things that I wanted to let you know is if you have magic items, you can spend a little time with them, like a short rest, basically, and they will reveal some of their secrets. Yes, John.
Talking.
If you want to spend some time with them, I will allow it. Yeah, you
Great. Engi was talking to you. Check your magical items.
Yes, I'm going to. Can I?
You're just
wait,
you're just gutty. You're more gutty than you used to be.
Wait, Engi, I have a question. So I know there was like a bunch of stuff. Well,
Fuck,
do
I was
need to write
muted
that down,
again.
or
God
should
damn my life.
Sorry. What?
Should I write that down somewhere? Or do
Yeah,
I need
man.
to,
I'm not writing it down for you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, all of this is up to you. I'm just kidding.
I don't know how to add
all
it
down for
to.
you.
I don't know how to add it to.
Gray, what did you find when you were
Roll 20.
running around outside?
Roll 20.
See, if you go to roll 20, isn't there? Didn't we do a what do you call it?
No.
There's a party pool.
Wait, how do I do that?
Hang on, I'm making it right now. Party pool, party pool.
Well, audience, this is now time for the educational part of the show. We'll teach you how
It
you
would be
too can use these
super
apps.
awesome if you could see what I was doing.
It is awesome.
So basically, you create a new handout, I believe, under journal.
Where the fuck
And
is
you
your
can write
journal?
down all this. It's the thing that looks like a newspaper up in the top right-hand
okay.
corner. Yeah, and then
Oh.
you can all
There.
play as.
So,
This is
quick
where we
question.
put party stuff. It's on the screen.
So, Ingi, I had already had some light studded armor. The ones that I got, is it better than that? Like, should I exchange that out for something? Does it give me a higher AC or something?
What kind of armor do you have?
I have just light studded leather armor, and what I picked up off of the body was, I thought the same thing.
It is studded leather, but it is very, very nice.
I love nice things, so
Yeah.
I'll just trade her up.
If you perhaps wanted to do some sort of like an arcana check or something, you might be able to determine, since the limbs were ripped out.
I would love to do an arcana check.
Yeah.
On my studded leather armor.
There you go.
Please. Oh, that's not bad. Hold on one second, sorry. Not bad at all. 17, 18.
All right. Hang on. It appears, you can see that there's small runes traced all over the edges.
Ooh.
And in little bits and on the inside.
Noise.
You don't know what they mean, but it seems like this might be magical.
Okay, well, I would definitely like to big spoon the shit out of this studded leather armor tonight and get some real close quality time.
Okay. As you sit there with it and kind of reach out with your heart to your armor, you feel that connection with the magical item, like you do with other magical items. And this is a suit of studded leather of missile resistance, which means you have resistance to piercing attacks.
Sweet.
Nice.
So if somebody's shooting at you, you're going to take half damage from that.
Ooh,
I could really use that.
half is good.
I thought it was going to be for a magic missile since it was a
Oh my
missile.
god. Okay.
You just wanted to say that
You'd
out loud.
like to think that, wouldn't you?
So, just to check, I found a bag of gems, a bunch of belts with pouches, and an orb, a fancy pistol, and plate armor. Does that sound about right?
Yes.
That is exactly right.
It's in the party pool now. except for
Oh.
a couple of things which you can add in there yourself.
Oh, and the
Whatever I missed.
potions. Yeah, I got the potions.
Potion of healing and some other potion.
There's 2 healing potions.
Oh, 2 healing potions. Excuse me.
Gray found one, and I believe Laurel found another, or maybe it was Raina.
I did
Or-
find one.
I
Is-
can't remember.
Is this that's what the armor's called? Armor of missile resistance?
You're not going to find it in D&D Beyond. I
Oh,
was going to
good.
make it today, but
No
D&D
problem.
Beyond took a poop.
Yeah, it kind of
Oh.
shit the bed.
No
the
problem. I
poopies.
just that's good to know.
They have an amazing amount of uptime, so I'm not going to give them any shit. I'm just glad they got it fixed.
No worries.
No worries.
Maybe they'll sponsor us someday.
They don't sponsor anybody.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Not
Critical role.
us.
Critical role. Critical role. Maybe if I write them a song with an accordion.
There you go.
I mean, you can.
If I wanted to like maybe not reveal I found something, how would I do that?
You just don't tell people.
Okay. Wait, I should just put it in the party pool.
You play like Wayfinder.
You don't have to. You put it in your own inventory on D&D Beyond, and then you don't tell anybody.
Okay, I'll teach you how to do that later. Anyway,
But I'll ask him. Gray, did you find anything when you were out searching?
I shout,
Not
I found
yet.
dragon scales.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Calgor, you managed to get the head ridge that comes back off it, which is like the most valuable because you can actually like you hold it up and it's like this big, and you kind of like go, oh yeah, if I find somebody, I can get this shaped into armor.
Whoa.
Sexy.
Mm-hmm. You just need to find a very good leather worker.
If only we knew people in a giant city nearby.
Anybody else want to spend some time with? Well, I don't know what Gray is sharing and not sharing. So
Yeah, I don't
So-
think I got anything, so I'm
That's why
just.
I asked him. What does he say?
yeah. So I found a orb and some belts and pouches, which might come in handy for carrying stuff later. A dwarven crystal, a plate armor, and a healing potion, and a unknown potion. I don't know what it does yet.
An empty
What-
bunch of
what
empty
is-
pouches?
What is
Odd.
this orb you're talking about? Can I see it?
I don't know. I'm gonna spend some time with it and see if I can figure out what it is.
I'd
I-
be very careful about that because orbs can see both ways. You can see it and it can see you. I have my own orb, and I'm just saying, be careful.
I will take into account, but I don't think I
Two
really.
orbs?
I've only got one orb.
I have no orbs.
the one orb.
I'm one ball.
Calgor.
And then is it?
Oh, wait.
Can I inspect the pistol to see if there's anything more to it besides just being an expensive pistol?
Yeah, you want to spend some time with it?
Sure. Can I cut down the pistol and the orb?
Or make an Arcana check. Arcana.
Do I
Tex
have a-
Arcana check.
Arcana. I have a plus on that. Okay, let's roll.
We're doing this before we long rest or after?
Yes, I was assuming before.
Oh, okay. I already took the
I
long
got
rest.
a. Let's see.
That's fine. I'm just kind of like going.
16.
This all happens beforehand. It's not going to change your long rest though.
Until Mike makes it blow up.
16 on the pistol.
It's
Arcana
not
check.
Calgor. The pistol seems to be a master-crafted pistol, but it does not appear to be magic. The ammo with it, you're getting the idea as you like pull out one of the musket balls. There are like little runes carved
Nice balls.
around the musket balls.
Interesting. Yeah, so can I spend further time with the spear and the ammo, I guess?
Sure.
If he's not looking at the pistol, can I steal it? No, I'm just kidding.
Probably.
I want that pistol.
That's all right. Yeah,
all,
it
all
is.
of our teamwork has just completely shit the bed.
Yeah.
It's got like this intricate carving of like a dwarf head, like down on the pommel, and then kind of like this just intricate it's like squared off into like a hexagon shape, and it just looks really stout and mighty. Like once you shoot it, you could hit somebody with it and just dash their brains out.
I want it.
Mm-hmm.
A bludgeoning pistol.
After about a good half hour or so, Gray, with the orb, you can feel as you're connecting with it. You feel, and this is called a drift globe. And
Drift globe.
yeah, you say the magic word, and it lights up like the light spell. And you can just kind of toss it in the air, and it follows you.
Oh, stick of horrible light.
Mhm.
For a guy with dark
Useful
vision.
for those of us who cannot see in the dark.
It's a nightlight.
Cool.
In the Dune universe, that's a glow globe.
A what?
A glow globe in the Dune universe.
Oh.
Ooh.
The ammo is +1 ammo. +1 musket balls.
Okay. Okay. And then so this is more of a general question. Can gems have magical qualities randomly, or are they just like, like just regular
Kind
gems?
of, but some of the gems, they're needed for magical tattoos.
Oh.
Depending on what sort of magical tattoo you want to get, you have to grind down into dust some gems.
I'm just gonna keep that to myself. Cool.
I'm just gonna get Big Badger across my entire back. Has no abilities, but it's still magical.
I
Nipples.
look over. I notice Raina is just eyeing this pistol and ammo from across the room, and I'm like, yeah. So I have this pistol here, and if you
I mean, if
Maybe
you're getting rid of
mine
it, I would like that pistol.
I would like that.
how's this? I'll let you have it for now, but I might need it to sell for some gold for my eventual tattoo, and/or maybe we could trade for it later. But I'm not going to use it, so you can just use it for now.
It's a dick
All right,
move.
sweet. Bullets as well, or just the pistol?
I'll give this back to you, but you
The
have to
bullets
give it back
as
later.
Yeah.
All right. How many
You
bullets was
can
there
have
in there?
this for later.
We're a tight crew.
10 plus 1 musket balls.
We treat each other like shit. Why would anybody else trust
10
us?
plus 1 musket balls.
Well, I don't know how much these tattoos cost, and I might be in need for a shit ton of gold at some point.
We have a
Sure.
big
You
payday
seem like a good
coming
friend.
from this mission. So
Well, I don't necessarily know that because
yeah,
not
you
being
did.
around.
Polo told
Well, I
us.
mean,
yeah,
Gray
Whoa.
knew.
Gray
I don't
knew.
know.
Yeah.
Can we start talking to? Oh, is there a way to figure out the potions, like the unknown ones, or kind of just gonna
What?
wait till you get the unknown mystery potions?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can basically do the same thing with them.
Well,
I'll
do
do.
that.
I'll do that too.
Willem's just laughing.
You're cracking me up, man.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
I'll hang out with that unknown portion too and try to figure out what that is, because I got a mystery potion along with the healing potion.
Okay, you got. Okay, I know which one you got. Laurel, as you spend time with this, you realize that it is a potion of haste. It is essentially you drink it and you have. It's like the haste spell for 1 minute. You get an
Liquid
extra
cocaine.
action. Yeah.
Fun.
But E.
That would be useful for someone like me, by the way. FYI.
Because you're slow.
No, I
Use
can
a
go
dime.
really
You got
fast, and I can attack
armor.
4 times instead of 2 times, and also cover a lot more ground on the horse as well during combat.
The horse would have to take
The horse
the potion.
takes the exam effect that I do. Any spell I cast or anything also
Oh,
affects
really?
the horse. Yes, sir.
Nice.
This horse is
Yeah.
fucking overpowered.
Yeah.
It's a freaking celestial horse, man.
I'm not saying anything about celestials. I'm saying the horse is overpowered.
Whatever. Wait till I get
Until the
flying-
spell ends, the target's speed is doubled.
That's what
It
I'm
gains
saying.
a +2 bonus to AC.
That's
It
what
has
I'm saying.
advantage on dexterity saving throws, and it gains an additional action on each of its turns. That action can only be used to take the attack, one weapon only, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action.
So I get to strike.
Spell ends.
Hey,
The target can't move or take action until after its turn as a wave of lethargy. You lose a turn, essentially, when it wears off.
okay.
Lame.
Hey, Willem.
Yes.
Remember in the
That's
cave
10
when
rounds.
we held hands?
Yes. I
And
do
it was
remember
so
that.
nice. And I found this incredible potion. I don't know exactly what it does, but I spent a little bit of time with it this evening. We cuddled up, and it seems like you would have a lot of fun with it. Would you like it?
All right. Thank you.
Here you
So
go.
that's also like the perfect thing for a party pool, because you could be going into something and go like, oh, you know who actually is going to need this more, because Reyna's going to be running, so she needs to have that potion, or you know, like the fire giant, the potion of fire giant strength, that Corbin has, like that's the sort of thing where you can pass them around and all that stuff. You don't have to just assign them to
It's
one
one
person
of
and only
those
that.
kind of parties.
Yeah, it is.
The other potion, which I'm assuming somebody,
Well, thanks.
is a potion of spider climb.
Ooh.
That could come in handy. I'm just gonna leave that in the party pool for like whoever needs it, kind of a situation.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be more of a me thing.
Probably.
Okay, well then I toss it out to Reyna.
Roll to catch. Roll to catch.
I've just been asleep while everybody's going through their shit because I didn't get anything. I didn't look for anything.
I didn't get it either.
So sorry, what was that called again? Something of spiders?
Potion of spider climbing.
I don't see haste in the thing. Oh, well. It's all right.
Potion of speed, perhaps?
Oh, yeah. Oh, look, there it is.
All right, can we go to sleep?
Leap.
Can we? I also we can just after.
Apparently not.
Jeez.
But
All right,
I do want to.
we're in fucking we're in accounting mode right now. Like I'm just saying, like this is not exciting. So
I do want to talk to.
But it's all part of the game.
Television.
Once we have a good rest, I want to talk to everyone and figure
All
out
right.
what the hell.
yes, that's why I'm saying, can we go to fucking sleep?
So if you're all done,
Oh, sorry.
I hate you.
a few of you spend some time with your items. You pass out everything, and eventually just straight up pass out. And you wake up in the morning. The ground is wet, but the sun is shining with big fluffy clouds outside. The sun's streaming through the windows. What would you like to do?
I would like to find Goldie or Gonzago and ask them what the hell happened. So I'll search for whichever one of the two of them I can find first in the morning.
Right. You know,
I'll
Goldie
go
went to like
with him.
her room. Gonzago, you actually find sleeping out. Like there's a little
Awning?
balcony area
Mhm.
in the back that's covered, and he's like coming out of there, and he's just got on these like breeches, like shirtless, and comes out. He comes in and he says, "Hey everyone, who wants some coffee?"
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love some coffee, please.
And he walks into the kitchen and lights up the stove and starts the brewing process. As a couple more people start coming down, and eventually, as this is happening, Goldie also joins you.
What happened? Like, where did the giants come from? Did they just get you guys out of like surprise?
She says, "Well, we had seen them stalking out. Or no, wait, what's her accent? So yeah, we'd seen them stalking up in the hills a bit. You know, they're locals. They'd come around, but they left us alone. We left them alone, and then one day they just came in and just started wrecking everything, killing people, and then took the rest of us, put us in that cave, made it so we couldn't leave, and slowly, a couple of us at a time, they started taking us away. And No one ever came back.
How many were there originally?
5.
How many? No, sorry. How many people in the mining village?
50.
Jesus.
And did they seem?
It's been a rough
You said
few
for
days.
quite a while that they kept to themselves. You kept to yourselves. Do you have any indication of why they all of a sudden decided to get real hungry for halfling meat?
Well, we could have many halflings, but Gonzalo goes. He comes around with some coffee and some like little tin mugs and like drops them down. And he says, "Yes, I heard them talking. They something had chased them out. 3-headed creature, apparently.
We met that too.
So yes, apparently that's the small one.
Oh.
Small one?
It was a mother and a baby.
Oh, that's real bad for us.
Yeah, so we just killed the mother's baby.
Baby.
You very well could have. I'm not sure.
I hold up the head ridge. This one?
That's the right color. Yes.
Oh. Shit.
You all might want to leave here and never come back. Okay?
Goldie says, well, that's just not going to happen. This is a very valuable mountain.
Are you sure there's only 2?
Fairly sure.
We might want to set up a trap because I feel like we're probably going to get a visitor real soon as that mother realizes her babe's not coming home.
From what I understand, the Chimera, as they call it, moved into the Giants' lands and chased them out.
Okay, so we just go kill it. That's all.
And how far away are the Giants' lands from here?
Well, they always came from the northeast. So I'm assuming
do I
into the
still-
mountains somewhere.
Okay.
We still have that map that Polo gave us to get here. Is that big enough to like get those mountains as well? Is there a little too close up to just this mountain range?
Yeah, it's not very detailed.
Okay.
It's more of
More of guidelines.
more guidelines.
So here's, if that thing knows that its baby died here, it's probably going to come back here. So the only way this all gets back to normal is if we kill the mother, right? So Gonzalo, you
someone
could
does.
definitely help us kill it if needed, right?
If you needed me, yes, I thought perhaps I would try to get some of these survivors back to High Keep.
So, it seems, Goldie, that we need to perform yet another task for this mine, and this already has cost us dearly as far as time and, well, physical pain. Do you think that the mine owners would give us a higher fee if we were to again put our lives on the line and go into the mountain and again keep this revenue stream flowing and keeping you safe?
I'm just a foreman. I have no control over that. Perhaps you should talk to the collective. Perhaps Polar Cotton. He sent you, right?
Yes.
He did indeed.
We should use the book.
Yeah, that's what I was going to suggest, is to use the book that he gave us to send him a note.
Let's do that. I feel like time is of the essence. Who has the best penmanship?
She says, I'm going to take all the survivors and head back to High Keep, and we can regroup there and then come back out. But I don't think that we're going to stay here for now. We'll be back. And Corbin says, I can go with them. I'll make sure they get back. She's like, no, I insist.
Okay.
Oh, I suppose we could all go back to High Keep and receive our payment for this particular job and renegotiate at that point.
Well,
I don't remember how long a trip was it.
Well, they also
Your deal was to eliminate the threat. You have not eliminated the threat.
Yeah, this isn't enough.
Well,
Okay.
we've eliminated the present threat.
If Corbin goes back to High Keep with you, Gonzalgo, can you stay with us and let's take care of this thing?
I really think that I should go back. And Goldie says, no, I need him to come with me. He has to protect me.
That's what Corbin's for.
Sorry.
He says, yes, there's many of us, some of which are going to need help.
All right. Well, either way, the Chimera Mama is probably going to come here. Are you planning on traveling to High Keep today, this morning?
The Chimera doesn't appear to be intelligent in the way that it would be like a bear. Except the bear can sniff and find out where its babies went, whereas a Chimera flies. So it may not even know. So you may have to go search it out.
Can I do a history check to see what I know about chimeras now that I've identified that it is actually one?
Sure.
That would be a 12. So I know it's a chimera.
More werewolves.
Yes. If it bites you, it turns you into...
It wasn't werewolf bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right. Well, I think it's best for us to regroup and pack what we can, prep weapons.
This thing is
How's the weather?
This thing is going to come after me because now I smell like it's baby guts.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you
are going to be the bait. But also...
There's a river just over there.
Yeah, I'm going to go... I'll be like, I'll be right back. I leave the head ridge and I just go to the river.
Corbin goes, you're just going to go up on your own? Okay, that's cool. Whatever.
Yep. Need to go quick. Don't want to wait for debate. Going into the river.
All right. Have fun. Don't get eaten by some streaking eels or something.
The fuck
or
is
the
a streaking
chimera.
eel?
Streaking eel? It's an eel that shrieks.
Yeah, thanks.
And it makes you blind when it shrieks you, and then it eats your face off.
Good luck.
Is there another spot I can bathe?
I can't say for sure that there's shrieking eels right there, but you never know when you're going to find a shrieking eel.
God damn it. Greg, come with me.
God damn it.
They leave, and Corbin just starts giggling.
I only got one of those jugs of whiskey left or whatever. I want to grab one to go.
Be
Yeah,
right
the group of you
back.
definitely put a good dent in the whiskey supply, but there's some more.
Quick
Polo a
question. The dwarven plate mail that I found,
The
I
teeny
forgot that
tiny little plate mare.
would it, could I tell it's magical, or like, can I inspect it and see what I can learn from it really quick?
Make an Arcana check.
Magic, it reshapes for its wearer.
12. It's my lowest roll.
It does not appear to be magical.
Okay.
It's just very well made.
Okay.
Anybody
Some salad or
know dwarves and dwarf stuff?
Well, the dwarf we're speaking to probably does.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe I'll show it to him and ask him if he recognizes the armor.
So,
She.
She.
you tell by the beard.
She says, yes, that it belonged to one of our defenders. Came from the Boulder Smashers up at Care.
The Boulder Smashers.
Let's see. Where is it? Boink boink. Care Lachlan. Between Alusia and the Midlands. We had a couple of their number here, and sadly lost them. They defended us as we took cover, but five giants, as I'm sure you found out, not not the easiest foe.
No.
There's a lot.
Yeah, they are not.
Formidable.
Yeah, they're quite the challenge. Okay. I guess I'll just go with Kagor and watch him while he takes a bath.
Who is this girl I see? Sorry.
I take a very, very anxious bath in the river, scared shitless of anything that like goes by my leg or anything like that.
All right, Calgor, you get to the side of the river, and it's a good 10 feet across or so, and you're kind of looking in, and you're like, I think I see something in there. Wait, what? I guess make a wisdom check.
Fucking go in there, bro. He just really wants you to be smelling like this chimera's baby so that it's going to go after you more.
What'd you roll? Did you roll a nat C?
Calgor. He rolled a nasty
No! Boy.
Gray. Calgor's like, fuck this, I'm not getting in there.
I'm sending you something.
No!
For a
God.
bucket, I could just hose him off.
A bouquet, dude.
Oh, it doesn't show up from the light, but yeah,
No.
Nat C.
Annie C. That's the Calgor we know.
Calgor, as you're looking in there, kind of going like, fuck that, I'm not going in. There might be shrieking eels. You see this shark fin just come up and like swim past you and eventually like disappear under the water.
I get out. Give me the fucking bottle with all of the unlimited water. I'm not going in there. No. Fuck
He
this
wants you
river.
to turn him into an ice wall.
No, I don't want the ice spell. I just want the unlimited water. It's the same bottle that I used to cover or get all the shit off of me back in High Keep.
That's true.
You have been consistently covered with foul material. Seems to be like
Some sort of
something
thing.
you're pretty good at.
Yeah.
I don't hear you. You're not with us at the river.
That is true.
I want to ask Goldie. She's still with us in the kitchen,
Mhm.
and also Gonzago. So we've already fought one of these small chimera, and it was quite an adventure, let's say. Is there anything you know about them that could help us defeat it without, all of us dying a terrible death?
Not really, no. I don't know much about magical monsters.
All right, well, that's
I
not
hear
very
it's magical.
helpful.
That's fire breath. You don't want to be in front of it.
That's fire breath. All right.
Good to know.
Don't let it get too close.
All
Your
right.
voice has changed. It's very strange.
He's switching
Sorry,
between
don't let
them.
it get too
Leave him alone.
close. No, he has a kind of Spanish accent. Yes.
Well, that's Gonzalgo, right? Not Goldie.
She said Gonzalo.
Well, I was talking to both of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So Goldie, when you go back and talk to Polo,
Marco.
what?
What?
I
She said Marco.
Marco.
Oh.
By the way, isn't somebody writing him the note in the fucking book?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I was waiting to. There's a whole thing happening. I didn't want to talk over people. So.
I'm just
Okay,
saying
so-
it's counter to what we were saying, so that's why I'm interrupting.
Yeah, no,
Being
I'm.
patient.
Yeah. Could you just make sure that you put a good word in for us with Polo?
Yes, I will definitely make sure. I think. All right. Yeah, now I did it. Says yes. Yeah, I'll be sure to talk you up. The fact that you took on a chimera baby, as well as
This was
5
more of a
giants that
teenager.
came out on top. She says, and I didn't see. Did you lose anyone
We did not. I mean,
as well?
Yeah.
She says, "This is for you then," and just hands you a full jug of whiskey.
I immediately start drinking it.
It is 7 a.m.
It's happy hour somewhere.
Hey, it's 7 a.m. somewhere.
Where we are.
Mhm.
So in the note to Polo.
Yes. Now here's the thing about the note. We haven't actually finished the mission because the mission was to get rid of the threat, but obviously,
The threat has a mama.
yeah. So the threat has
Status
not
report.
been.
He wanted you
Yeah.
to keep him appraised of the situation anyway. So.
Yeah. So I can't remember. Was there rules to how much writing we could use? I know it was only once a day, but like how long?
No, there's 10 pages. You can do like basically a page of text, but it's like notebook paper. So
Yeah.
probably 50 words tops.
Yeah, and it's not like that page will no longer be can't be used again. It's just that...
No, it absolutely cannot.
We
okay.
have
Once
10
you use a
messages.
page, it goes poof into fire and disappears.
Okay, so I have 10 messages left. Okay, so I write to him, Dear Polo, we've been able to save 15 of the miners, including Goldie. I'm trying to think of how to like break it down to a page.
Giants
The
dead.
giants have been neutralized, but now we have to face a Chimera mama because the baby attacked as well. So we're going to finish this mission, and we'll get back to you tomorrow. I don't know. Should I add anything else? Is that good?
That might have been more than 50 words.
Damn it!
Gonna need more gold.
Just maybe.
Oh, are you seriously gonna count this out? Okay, I don't want to waste like everybody's time with this.
No, it's fun.
Is
like
it?
it.
I don't
You
like
like
it. My mushy brain is not okay.
Yeah, he's causing anxiety, so he's enjoying it.
Yeah.
All right. So
You can. No, I'm not gonna make you count down all the words. But you can. Yeah. Shorten that.
yes.
Rewrite.
15 halflings save on the way to High Keep.
Halflings?
Dwarves.
I thought they were halflings.
No, they're not
Dwarves?
halflings. There's no
Okay.
halflings here.
There's
Polo.
been dwarves the entire
There's
time.
Well, but Polo
there's
is the
one
halfling.
dwarf. No, she's a dwarf.
But Polo is.
Oh no, Polo is a halfling.
Okay.
Yes.
Goldie is a dwarf. There's a lot of humans. A couple of half elves.
All right. 15 miners saved on the way to High Keep.
Mhm.
Chimera still a problem. Hunting today.
Did you had talked about asking for more money for the Chimera? Did you want to hit him up in a note?
Did we? I thought that we were just gonna like, okay.
Well,
I'm guessing we did. We wanted to, or do we want to get the money?
renegotiation imminent.
Gray and I
Okay.
are by the river, so we have no input.
That's probably for the best.
I was thinking we should at least, plant a seed of a little more bounty.
Job more difficult than expected.
Yeah, job more. Okay,
Something.
so going to hunt the Chimera, though this is a lot more than initially. I'm terrible with words. Why would you have me do this?
Negotiating.
You
What about
started.
something like
Negotiate.
we just will need a bit more to cover our expenses.
And we have to. I know we're trying to say it as in few words as possible, because we only have 50 words total to tell this whole story and ask for more money.
Yeah, just say we'll need more money to cover expenses and hazard pay.
See you
All
soon.
right. See you soon. XOXO. Whatever's left. I don't know.
All right, you managed to kind of like sit there with the
Really
three of
tiny
you
letters.
figuring it all out, and eventually go, all right, that's it, and you pull it out of the book, and you fold it and say the magic word, and it goes, and it's gone.
What is the magic word?
Whoa.
Cadabra.
It's
Oh.
magic.
See, I just said it. It's that magical. You can't even.
How does he respond to us if he doesn't?
You wait for a little while when the book goes and gets a little warm, and there's a response.
What does it say, Engi?
Response is thank you for update. Bigger more complications, we can renegotiate upon your return.
If we live that long.
Yeah.
Great job, Raina.
Great job.
Have I returned from my
money.
really bad shower yet?
More money, more problems.
Yeah, Calgor comes in.
Algor, I think you
dripping wet.
actually.
Wait, hold on. I do want to picture this scene though, like really awkward. Just Gray like holding the bottle, trying to turn around.
I don't need him to
and
do
him
it.
just,
I
like
can,
naked,
I'm not
Oh,
getting
no, I
naked.
just toss him. I just
trying to
toss
like
him.
shower.
No, stop
just
trying to
toss him
make
the
this
bottle.
weird. Yeah.
It's already weird. Sorry.
She didn't have to make it
It
weird.
lives here now,
Yeah.
rent free. It lives here now,
It
rent free.
started weird. And
That's your own problem, not mine.
Start charging it rent.
Calgor, I think you might actually smell worse. Is that possible?
No,
Hard
that's
to
actually not possible.
Did you
Maybe-
take a bath?
Yeah, I used fresh water.
Okay.
Corbin says,
Okay. All right.
did you see any shrieking eels?
No,
Don't know
but
if
there
you-
was a shark in the river, so fuck that.
It's a shark.
Sure. Is the river salt
I,
water? didn't know.
I saw a shark.
All right. Amazing.
All right.
He also saw werewolves, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
Has any? So when Calgor sees these mythical creatures, does
Sharks
anyone
are not
else
mythical.
see them? Well, they're mythical if they're in a freshwater river. They're not.
There are
indigenous.
freshwater sharks. How do you know?
Mm.
There are
Everyone
freshwater
just sees,
sharks.
everyone just
I don't
sees
know if
me
that's
just
true.
laughing behind Calgor.
Yeah,
like,
we're
trying
just
not
all like kind of giggling. It's like,
Corbin is just drinking her coffee like, gulp, gulp.
Simple.
and then as Calgor is like freaking out,
I'm not
I
freaking
cast a little. I just cast like a little fin circling his head.
projecting, you're projecting.
The same
I'm
little
not-
fin
I'm not freaking out.
starts circling your head.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
Did we all
got
see
it.
that?
Since I'm still wet, I'm going to vigorously shake my head like a dog and get everybody else around me wet.
Gross.
Smell bad enough for you?
That's pretty bad.
Well, thanks.
Sniffles comes out from under the chair and like looks up at you.
I just pet him.
So
He
Ingi,
kind of nibbles your finger like he's hungry.
Yeah, he'll do that.
I would like to use my seer's ball,
Mm.
and I would like to ask it. I would like to receive an omen from my otherworldly entity on our specific course of action going to hunt this mother chimera. So there's 3 possible options. It's wheel, which is good results,
Okay.
woe, bad results, and wheel and woe.
For
So
good
I,
and
ca-
bad.
yes. So I sit down at the small table in the kitchen, and I take this opaque white cracked ball out of my side satchel, and I sit down and almost go into a trance.
She's doing the weird stuff again.
Perhaps you should step back. Your head might explode.
She starts doing that, and you can just kind of see her hair starts kind of bouncing in the wind, and there's no wind.
I was gonna say we're inside. There
Anime
shouldn't be a wind.
style.
Employing some other division. So you receive an omen from an otherworld entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take the next 30 minutes.
Well, we're leaving. We're leaving.
Shortly.
It sounded like we were leaving shortly.
Mhm.
We're
We're
leaving within
waiting,
30
waiting on the
minutes.
bath.
Or whatever that was.
It's
The
a,
sh-
ho- a
the sh-
whore's bath.
The shark
A
hunt.
whore's bath, they
The
call
shark
it.
hunt.
Sure.
You feel the wind come in the window, like the window pops open, and this wind kind of blows in, and at first you can feel it's like a warm summer breeze, which right now it's actually like going into fall. So, but it's just like, and so that's,
Sorry, Engie, wouldn't it be going into spring right now because we just got off of Yule's Miss?
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah, it's going into spring. So it should be a cold wind. And it comes in and you can feel it's warm. And then just right on the heels of that warmth comes cold.
Okay, so
then the window shuts again.
Okay. So I'm in this trance and I come out and I say, friends, I feel there is good fortune ahead of us and alas, evil as well. We must do everything in our power to arm ourselves because I feel as though all of us are not going to come out of this without some sort of wound, or something bodes evil and something bodes well. I'll just tell you that.
So we lose the
Alright.
horse. It's fine.
Story of our lives, really.
Yeah, par for the course, right?
All right.
All right, let's go kill this thing.
So let's pack up and follow the very vague directions from this half giant. Let's do it.
I
This is
think
to
we
the
should
north
use-
or perhaps the northeast.
I think we should use the horse as bait. It's better than using me as bait.
But you had that
Right.
nice smell on you.
No, I don't. I've just been showering.
How do you
Yeah, we know.
Just want Gray to use the big the fire hose.
bust?
That's the worst phrasing
It's an
ever.
attachment. It's
Use the
an
old
attachment
fire
you have to your little never-ending water thing. You have like little attachments that screw on the top.
Yeah, soft
One of
bust.
them's fire hose.
Haven't you done that already? Use the fire hose version
Yeah.
in front of them? Yeah. So
Mhm.
you've seen it. It basically is like,
We've
well,
seen
it's
it.
like a fire hose.
Yeah, no, I just did this with the
Just
bottle.
trickle it over you.
Yeah.
All right. You all. Corbin wishes you good luck. And
Thanks.
says she'll try to catch up if she can, but she's going to help these people get safely home.
Am I to assume that this way through the mountains is going to be far too treacherous for my Vardo?
Most likely.
Okay, so I'll leave that. I'll leave that here. I'll unhitch my steadfast mule and give it plenty of delicious things to nibble on while we're gone, and put my Vardo inside one of these buildings.
There's like almost like a barn where they keep a lot of the carts and stuff for ore, and but it's pretty big and open right now. Most of the carts are outside, so you find a good spot in there and keep it in there. There's also actually a stables, so if you wanted to put your horse in there or your mule in there, you can.
I will.
Yeah, how treacherous is this path? Like, would my
You
horse
haven't
or
seen
her
it.
mule? Oh, right. Duh.
But you're basically going straight into the mountains. It's not a path.
Okay, so I'll be tying up my horse.
Willem was first.
Willem.
Have we searched the giants? Because we haven't done that, right?
I
should
don't
do
think
that
you ever
before we
searched
go.
the giants.
We
No.
should do that
We
before we
didn't.
go.
While they're searching the giants, I would like to hide the head ridge in that barn because I don't want to carry a baby corpse with me to meet a mom.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
And put it in the Vardo.
I will put it in the same building as the Vardo, but not in the Vardo.
Baby corpse. Baby corpse.
It's only the head ridge of the corpse. It's not the full corpse.
Baby corpse.
We could name
That's right.
our
The full
group
corpse
that,
is just laying next to the river.
That's
baby
what we'll call our
corpse.
group.
And
the
I'm
full
not going back
corpse.
near the river,
the
so
full
it's fine.
corpse.
Full
'Cause, you know,
corpse.
shrieking
Strike
eels.
Yeah,
Eels.
fucking eels.
Right. Anything on the giants?
I'll come look with you as well.
All right.
Investigation.
Make investigation rolls.
Investigation.
Investigation rolls. Investigation rolls.
18. I've been rolling real nice tonight.
Nice.
I only rolled a 12. My investigation is not so
12.
good.
Well, between the two of you, you find part of a corpse underneath. One of them had like shoved it into their like loincloth.
Like a
Ew.
snack.
Yeah, it's really nasty. Huh?
What's that smell?
Steve. it's Steve. They have a little bit of money on them, but they're not really carrying anything of worth. All in all, between the stuff that you found in Gray's pile, on the inside and on these guys, it's about 250 gold.
And any like magical trinkets or like runes or anything on them?
Nope.
While they were here, they were staying inside the cave, in that big cave, yes? Or where were they sleeping?
They were sleeping out near the fire, like here.
Where we murdered them?
Yeah.
So they didn't stash any loot anywhere.
Yeah, they stashed loot here
in the pile of bones and whatnot.
Yep. And then here, there was some in there. So, but you've searched all the places that they stashed loot.
But we found nothing.
No, you found a bunch of magic items and stuff.
And
potions and...
Remember that time this morning when or last night we went through everything? And, yeah.
No.
I didn't know how much Gray decided to share.
He blocked it all out.
I shared everything except for one thing that you don't know about.
The bag of gems.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. Let's go.
Let's go kill this fucker.
Lego.
All right, you head into the mountains. Do you have a strategy?
I would like to put in whatever tracking skills I have as a ranger to see if I can spot this thing. Anything damage it may have caused, fire burns anywhere, stuff like that.
Fire burns.
Yeah, like char marks.
Where was the dwarf, or where was the giant's home that they had to get kicked out of?
Northeast.
Yeah, the half giant kind of pointed us in a direction. That's all we got.
But they said they'd had them under observation and they were staying away. And then
they didn't say they had them under observation. They said they saw them in the hills from time to time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So, towards that direction, looking for signs.
All right.
Also,
Can
can I see if Sniffles is freaking out by the direction we're looking in?
Freaking out what?
Is like the direction we start walking in, is it freaking out Sniffles?
No, he seems to be following you, hoping for food.
Okay.
I
will give him something to eat.
All right.
So, can I just use
giant
like dire wolf statistics for Makchiri?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna have
just Wolf.
Wolf. I think you changed him. I'm gonna have him go out ahead of us and just be sniffing because he has keen hearing and smell. So he has advantage on all wisdom and perception checks.
Sorry, do I need to roll for my searching first before we start moving through shit?
Searching for what?
Any signs of this thing?
Oh yeah, that'll be a survival check.
Okay.
Yes, Will.
Is it? Are we going up into the hills? Is it a tiny path, or is it? I mean, what is the terrain?
No, it's just hills.
Okay.
There's no path.
13.
Okay.
You can either choose to go directly into the mountains, or you can go along the base of the mountain. Maybe spy a flying creature.
Mm. So
I think we should try to get to the highest point possible as soon as possible. Give us advantage both in attack and also in trying to find this creature. What do y'all think?
Does a 13 give me any indication on which would be a better way to try to track it?
Nope, you're just keeping your eyes out. What was the question, Laurel?
I was just saying to my compatriots that it seems like we should try to get to the highest point possible soon. I would say let's get to the ridge. It'll give us an advantage if we're fighting. It'll also give us a sight advantage to try to find it.
I agree. Higher ground, much
Huh.
better.
How treacherous does the climb look?
Increasingly treacherous the higher you go.
So for us to get to the top, it's not an easy climb.
These are fairly low mountains, but still mountains. So it's going to take you a while, and it's going to be require a few survival checks.
I say we go around. We know the general direction we're going in.
Around the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just go in the direction.
So we go down the kill spot in the valley.
I'm not saying we run around with our hands in the air screaming, but I say we go for the less treacherous route. We don't have experienced climbers in the group.
Well,
I mean, we're all fairly
One of us might be.
experienced adventurers.
One of us, cause
Angie, I'll also send the horse ahead up to a mile. I can communicate telepathically if he sees anything.
So
Yeah,
what does it?
he's
What
not
does,
great at this terrain.
No? Oh.
Super rocky terrain. No.
He's not a
galloping
goat.
around. He can just walk. But yeah, okay.
It's still pretty vertical, though.
Well, if he dies, I'll
So
just summon another
what
one.
do we
It's
all
no big
think?
deal.
I'm just worried that us being in the valley is going to make us have a distinct disadvantage if we get caught in the valley.
Fighting on a
There-
mountain would be
There's
worse.
no valley. There's no valley.
Just the base of the hills and then the higher hill.
Yeah, it's the foothills and then the mountains.
Well,
All right,
we should stay in the foothills as long as we can,
and then go up.
and then go up if we have to.
Is that what everyone thinks?
I do.
Yeah,
All right,
sure.
let's be quiet about it, I suppose, and
Sorry about that.
we'll.
I'm not too quiet.
Chink, 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 chink noise.
I just get out these little felt circular pads and just start to insert them in places.
Well,
It's right, just on the bottom of your feet, little four corners.
One on each toe, and they just get descendingly smaller.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all are right about here.
Yep.
oh right, there's a map.
Yeah.
Let us see this map.
So
Solid placement, Angie. You lined it up perfect on the screen.
all right.
Yeah. I like when I don't have to adjust the map in mid-game.
I'm all about it.
All right, give us some more clicks. Where are we? Okay, Booyaka.
Yeah.
my goodness.
Oh goodness.
Where? So he pointed in like the direction of these guys, or
Yeah.
North left.
So yeah, you guys are kind of tucked in here-ish.
Mhm.
If you can see my little
Yep.
cursor.
The cursor
Dang
losing its
arrow.
You
mind.
pointed somewhere over here.
Okay.
That's only 5 feet. We can do this in an afternoon.
Yeah.
Easy.
5.2.
Oh, that's
Okay.
point
So
two.
it will
That
go into
extra
the
point
evening.
too.
Yeah, they'll
That's
go
right.
into the evening. It's fine.
Um,
we'll just use that haste thing, and then we'll get there quicker. Done.
Otherwise, you can kind of like cruise around. Can you see this?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll take longer, but you won't be trudging through mountains.
Let's do that.
You want to go around the base of the mountains instead
Really
of...
on a time schedule, are we?
That's my vote. Yeah, we're not in a rush right now.
Do we have good cover if
Could
we
die tomorrow
skirt
as easily as today.
the outside of the mountains?
Optimistic of you, Willem.
There's some
These
trees
things.
down there, but it's not great cover.
Where's the best? Where's the
there's
best
more
cover?
There's more cover off the mountains than on the mountains.
Okay, so I say that if we take a little bit more time, but we have as much cover for as long as possible, let's skirt around the outsides a bit and try to keep to the tree line, and then we'll head up as soon as we're closer, and hopefully we can do that under nightfall.
Cool.
All right, let's away.
All right. All right. Make Somebody make a survival check. Whoever is going to be leading this caravan.
Highest would be
Um,
good.
that would be a
Yeah, it's probably
22.
Calgor.
22. Very
22.
nice.
I'll be right behind Calgor.
Very nice.
All right. Very nice. And then everybody else just gonna keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice peeled.
Perception rolls.
Uh-oh.
All
Aldor's
right.
favorite.
See if I can roll a little better.
Yeah.
15.
16.
20. Not natural though.
16 also.
16. Calgor.
Oh, you want me to roll that one too?
Yep.
That is more of a Calgor roll. That's a 13.
13. Willem, is your horse looking?
Yes.
You got him out there looking. You can roll for your horse, I guess.
Okay.
I think that's how it works.
Should I roll for Makchiri?
Chiri,
the horse.
yeah.
The horse got a 17. That's better than me.
Nice.
Uh-oh. And what am I rolling for this one?
Perception.
Perception.
Mhm.
I forgot, Chris. Does it?
Oh, but I get advantage.
What?
Does it speak to you in horse and you translate it, or do you hear it in common?
It
Or does it
speaks
say,
in-
"Oh, hello, I'm your horse."
Yes. I wanted the
Yes,
horse
so-
voice. Thank you.
Oh yes, hello. How are you doing?
So its perception is 14, but it has passive perception at 13 already.
Well, this is not passive. This is active. So
Okay,
passive perception
My
is
active.
when you're like sitting around and you're not actually looking for stuff.
Okay.
What do you see?
Well, his active perception
okay,
is
Rue?
14.
If I'm just not doing anything, what do I see? There. All right.
Nothing.
Awkward.
A lot of time used if, say, you're drinking coffee and somebody's trying to sneak around you and like pick your pocket. Not that somebody did that, but nobody's checked their pockets recently.
I don't have pockets.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. Nobody picked your pockets.
Great. That was what Gray. That was actually what Gray texted you.
Yeah. I don't know. He's just looking down. I can't tell what he's doing.
I think he might be frozen. Nope, not
Oh.
frozen.
Not frozen. Yeah, I get it. Ice wall. That's fine.
But he did roll a 20.
Yes, I did.
Saved us all.
Gray, you do see some things in the sky. Most of them are kind of looking, and is that a bird or is it something big that's far away? And you kind of figure out it's just something big that's far away. And your first day on the road headed north, you don't really catch any signs of this creature.
Mm.
Oh, uneventful.
We have any way to up our odds of finding anything?
Roll better.
How much does Calgor still smell? I rolled a 20. Isn't that the best roll you can get?
Yeah, you saw some burbs. Good job. 20.
Yeah, I know.
Good job, Burbs.
So, Ingy, I have that Sears ball, which I can create an invisible sensor up to a mile away.
So for scrying.
Yeah, but I can't. Is it called the Sears
it-
ball, or I can't find the stats
not
on that
be
right now.
scrying.
Do you have?
Well, there's a spell that does that. That's
Perhaps you have
similar.
the Kmart ball.
Yes, she has it in her ball. She has
Okay.
a spell in her ball. Let me take a
Yeah,
look
it's
here.
called
Yes.
clairvoyance. There's a spell.
Yeah, clairvoyance. Invisible sensor.
It's one of the ones I almost chose.
In a location familiar to you that you
Familiar.
had visited
Okay.
or seen before. Yeah.
Okay, that's what
Well,
I
no,
thought.
no, there's a caveat to that. I thought it's like or an obvious one, like that would be unfamiliar.
It's behind a door,
But-
around a corner, or in a grove
Yeah.
of trees.
But this is not going to be one of those things since we don't even know exactly where it is. Okay. Never mind.
Oh yeah, you
Good
can't see.
good
Yeah, I
thinking,
guess
though.
makes sense.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Somebody killed Calgor.
We thought about it.
Calgor went invisible.
Hit. I was like, I go invisible.
When you were gone and I had you go invisible, I totally did that. I do it now
Yes.
for everyone who goes invisible.
Yes, it's just I don't know if feel like if I had that power, that's how I'd activate it.
I don't know why, but it makes so much sense.
It's a bit inviting you, press. You just gotta tap it.
Yeah, like,
Got the power.
but it's not like a full it's not a full like Star Trek tap. It's just like my body. I
Boom!
go,
It's my sternum.
Boop.
yeah, boop,
Right on the 20.
yeah,
Boom!
go invisible.
I just got
Boop,
the shirt,
maybe
and
I
it
can
is
jump.
so comfortable.
So
Oh, it's too nice.
in these traveling segments, like, is it more just like we're kind of like it's a day that we're just gonna go travel or roll and then like, or is there more like do you get into more detail or is it pretty much just like we're just doing this?
If you request more detail, I can help. If more detail is required, I will describe it, but I'm just kind of going with what needs or what doesn't need.
Okay.
I don't know if we need to go full JR Tolkien. We describe the leaves on the trees
Could you write
as the
some
hobbits
poetry?
pass. Yeah,
Each leaf was asymmetrical. On side,
it blacked out. Oh yeah.
yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah.
I'm
That's how I feel about
definitely-
Tolkien.
I'm definitely singing some
Great.
ballads, but very, very quietly because I don't want to alert anyone. But I can't not like.
Like la la.
We could just make more noise and try to attract it.
No, we not down here. We don't want that.
Let's attract everything.
Are we gonna fight it in the hills where we have disadvantage on bad ground, or
We want to be higher ground.
on a flying creature?
Yeah, it can fly.
You can fly.
I understand it can fly,
Okay.
but
All right.
I can just go pew pew.
Pew pew.
So Gray should go in front, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
a whole lot of that. Yeah.
The,
Put the
the
wizard
pew
in
pew
front.
gun should go in front.
All right. Discuss this while I run to the bathroom real fast. Be right back.
Oh my
That
god.
was
All right,
the
so,
loudest
yeah.
motorcycle that just drove by my house.
It was.
That
my god.
was insanely loud.
I heard that
Actual
here.
plan. So I'm assuming none of our characters know anything about these
Chimera.
specific chimeras.
I'm lucky I know it's a
Assuming-
fucking chimera at this
Well,
point.
they
All
probably
right.
have a nest of some sort, I would imagine.
Yeah, I
Oh,
would think there'd be a
Can't we
nest.
just like amplify Kagor's smell?
That's probably why we're looking for birds circling around, maybe, because they're also trying to get into the nest and eat the stuff that's in the chimera's nest, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, so while hunting a bird,
One
I mean,
must
if we can get it in the nest, like if we get it while it's sleeping, obviously it catch the nest on fire. That's all good.
Like that.
It attacked at night, so does that mean it's nocturnal?
Yes.
Hmm.
Probably.
I was helpful.
So it sleeps during the day, which is good. So we should try to approach it during the day.
Yep.
then.
Murder
Right?
it during
Okay.
the day.
Murder it in the daytime. I like that.
Okay, so I feel like Willem is the only one who's like close combat style, right?
Well, our barbarian left for some reason, but yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah.
right now,
Because our DM didn't want to keep role playing somebody who's not here for a few
Oh, I
weeks.
understand.
all right. So since you are close, I feel like I'm a mix. I'm mainly range, both weapons and magic. How about the rest of you guys?
I'm ranged for sure, and magic, but I have some pretty powerful spells. The other thing that I'm wondering, do any of us have any spells or weapons that could take it out of the sky? Because that will help us distinctly if we can, like, have a net or, I mean, something that could bring it down. That feels like that could be kind of amazing.
Aren't you pretty stealthy though too? When you get like sneak attack damage?
I will. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, but that only helps for one round.
Well, it's a lot
Do
of
you
damage.
think-
if it
No,
happens.
it's every round.
Is it?
I mean,
Every
I
round
do
that you
have
get
an-
it.
And it's a lot of damage.
Can anyone? None of us can fly. None of us can get any height.
No.
I
yet.
can jump, but that's not very high.
What about
May
the
as
horse?
well.
Can the horse fly?
No, I don't get a Pegasus till I get the better spell.
Horse can do everything else at this point, so
I can't fly.
I can.
Don't be jealous of my horse, Cal.
I can
your
also
horse.
do minor illusions, but
go
it
that
wouldn't
way.
be big enough to impersonate the kid, the little one.
Okay.
Let's see.
That's
I
so
do
fucked
have
up.
like I have the range weapons, and I also have like firebolt and sword burst. And
Anyone have
witch's
thaumaturgy?
bolt.
We have to assume that it's resistant to fire as well. So
Yeah,
fireball
exactly.
won't
Oh,
help,
okay. Well,
'cause
my
it shoots fire, so it's probably resistant to fire.
let me double check.
Hmm.
Probably witch bolt
What was
will
3
still
hit?
get it
I mean, I
though.
don't. I mean, I hit it pretty bad. The kid pretty bad with fire.
But you didn't shoot fire.
You shot
did
your
you?
other thing at it.
You shot the
Um,
beams.
Lightning
it's
in
a-
this game is not considered fire, right?
Correct.
So yes, I have witch's bolt or whatever it's called.
And shooting it a lot of times with bullets is helpful too.
Bullets are
Mm.
good.
That I
You
have
could-
a lot of.
Shoot out the
I
wings.
am a fan of bullets.
I am my ass. All right, so but
Also,
we just
poison crossbow bolts. I can do those.
all good things.
Poison
I
is
have to
good.
hit it, but I mean, there's a 1 in 20 shot that'll be able to poison it.
Do any of us remember how high it was flying above us when it was attacking? Did it seem like it was within 60 feet?
It came down to attack. It was within
Yeah.
60 feet from me, so
Okay. Okay, that's good because pretty much all of my abilities are within that range. So,
well, my plan is to do the same thing to the mom or whatever that I did to the baby. Is put the bane on it and do all the things to make it
okay.
get fucked up, and then we can hopefully attack it.
All the things to make it fuck.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You have a very different plan than we do.
I'm not trying to fuck a horse, cowboy. That was you.
I mean, once we spot it, I can go invisible and try to, I don't know,
Sneak attack.
sneak attack. But
Not.
yeah. So
Cowgirl,
have we?
make another survival check.
We're distracted
Oh,
by
that's a
having this
cowgirl
conversation.
roll. That was only an 8.
Don't want to waste a
Okay.
spell slot on you.
Cool.
I believe we are just keeping with our same plan of walking the direction and the.
Mm-hmm.
Searching.
But
Right.
we just want to make sure we're attacking during the day and not the night. So I'm assuming we'll make camp. I don't know how long it's going to take us, but
Yeah. So we'll make camp at night and have, obviously, somebody on watch at all times.
So
Of
sorry,
course
when
we'll
I
be
when
on
I
watch.
stepped away, did we discover where it was or no?
Nope.
No.
Okay, then there's okay, got it.
Yeah, we got no clues. 0% clues.
Yeah, throughout the day, you continue to go north around, like through the foothills, some of which are very wooded. At one point, you kind of come out and you realize you've been going away from the mountains. Calgor took you in the wrong direction, and you have to backtrack a little bit. And then the sun starts to go down. Would you like to make camp or continue on and possibly take some exhaustion?
Let's make camp.
Make camp.
Let's make
Yeah.
camp.
All right.
We don't know where the fucking thing is, so
Let's at least try to be to hide
At
as
our
best
best.
we can into the camp. Oh yes, at our best as well.
There is, you find, it's kind of like this hill that just has a bunch of trees on it, and you find a spot there that's mostly flattish, where you can set up your tent.
Excellent.
cool. Set it up in the flat-ish area.
I'll take first watch.
I'll take mid watch.
And
Uh,
everyone, all right, cool. And who's taking last watch?
I'll do last
Whiskey,
watch,
the horse, will take watch.
and I'm gonna do 2 traps, Angie.
Okay.
I'll use the the hunting trap to the north, and then the snare spell to the south.
Okay.
So do you want me to make a perception check or
Yeah, who's on first watch?
me?
Okay. Yeah, make a perception roll.
Okay. Sorry. Oh wow. 22.
22.
This dice is doing me right tonight.
Yeah, it is.
I can't wait for a gray render to eat me as I sleep tonight.
Or a shrieky eel.
We're not
As
near
you
the water.
all could rain.
Fly.
Fuck.
That's right. They could fall from the sky.
Oh, God damn it. Now I have nightmares.
As you all kind of spend the last few light hours or last few minutes of light kind of cooking some food, settling down, and everyone starts to sleep when Laurel, you're kind of kicking around camp, and you look up at the moon and you just see this something fly over it, and you just hear very distant, because now that you're listening for it, you can hear this and far in the distance.
So sad.
It's a totally different.
Mournful.
Yeah, it's a totally different thing that had its baby killed.
I gently rouse my companions. I just heard the mother. I saw it.
I saw it. Gotta be miles away from here.
Miles? But how far?
Miles into the mountains.
Travel.
Hmm?
I do tell everyone I've seen it. So I've seen the mother. It was flying. It was quite far away. I don't think it poses an immediate threat, but I thought I should let you know so you have something to dream about tonight.
Thanks.
I pull my hood from my elven cloak over my head and activate it.
Calgor turns into a rock.
About as helpful as one.
All right, was it about the same time that I was supposed to be taking my watch, or is there time?
It was actually very shortly into Laurel Fern's watch. You had all just barely bedded down when she saw it.
Okay. Well, I guess wake us if it gets any closer, or if you hear it coming back.
I certainly will. I get out my tarot cards and I start trying to read the signs.
Okay. The rest of your shift goes just fine, Raina.
Yes. It's my turn.
It is your turn. Make a perception roll.
That'll be an 18.
18. Very nice. In the dead of night,
No.
you hear what sounds like footsteps of rustling through bushes somewhere nearby, outside of your circle.
Like something large or something human size?
It's hard to tell exactly.
It's gonna be.
But it's more than just 2 feet.
Uh-oh.
Oddly enough, it's 3 feet.
That is weird.
Okay. And sorry, so I hear it from behind me, or is it from where we came from, or from where we're
It's
going?
somewhere out in this like kind of, I wouldn't call it a forest, but it's a grouping of trees. It's somewhere out there past and away from the mountains.
Okay, so not from the direction we came, not towards them, but from the actual mountains itself.
It's down the hill from the mountains, but probably maybe 50 feet from you, maybe a little bit further. It's just obscured by the trees.
So to the northwest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. I'm assuming in usual style, I have both my guns loaded, or should I say I didn't? I feel like every time I'm just like,
I assume
I go loaded.
you always have, yeah, you go loaded.
Yeah.
Literally
She go loaded.
no trigger discipline. She's literally always ready to shoot at
She's
any
like-
given time.
Okay, think fast.
Bang,
I go invisible. Bam, bam, bam.
The
I-
noise
let's see,
completely
who-
contradicts the whole point of it too.
Invisible.
Yeah. Fireworks and shit.
Sorry, now that you're back, I really got to get that sound effect for you.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, who do I want to?
I
pick?
used to have it on my phone.
You know what? Fuck it. Who's closest to me?
Greg.
Gray. Okay. So,
Who's next
Tim.
closest to me?
yeah, right. I kick Gray, but then I go. No, I was kidding.
Just for fun.
So very quietly, Gray, wake up.
What's that? What's going on?
I'm invisible.
Where's the
I hear
breakfast?
at least 2 sets of footprints coming from this direction. So just be ready. I'm gonna go try to see if I can sneak around them, find out who it is, find out what's going on, but just be ready.
Like 2 separate creatures, or potentially 1 creature?
I
2
hear-
separate sets of food.
I'm assuming. Engie, correct me if I'm wrong.
Hard to
I hear-
say. Hard to say.
Hard to say,
Hard to
Gray.
say.
It's hard to
Okay,
say.
well,
So I'm gonna go find out. But if you can just kind of quietly wake up
gonna-
everybody else while I'm doing that.
I can do that. I'm also gonna cast my mage armor just in case.
All right, good call, bro. All right, bye.
Exactly.
Um,
and
Everybody else has a
Uh,
slap motion for their power.
So then, when you're ready for me to roll for it,
Survival
Engie,
check.
I'm going to sneak in the direction to what I heard, very
Mhm.
stealthily while being invisible.
Make a stealth roll with advantage.
Yes, sir.
It has unbelievable sense of smell, so you're fucked.
Totally, yeah, you're screwed.
I'm invisible though.
I mean, it does.
It has true sight. It's a dragon.
That is a nat 20 for a 26.
26. Nice. You pistols out, moving through the bushes and the trees, managing to stay perfectly quiet. You walk a little ways, you listen, walk a little further, and you listen. You kind of come to a little clearing, and you can see this huge creature, and with 2 smaller creatures. And it's got big horns, and you realize, like, that's an elk. And
Like, ah!
it and its children have found like a little bush of clover, and they're like eating the bushes around there. And
Fuck, I used my invisibility for nothing.
they don't seem to notice you.
Kill it.
Sneak attack.
Kill the shit out of it.
Why do I want to kill? It's just an elk.
Don't kill it.
elks,
It's
do
an
elks
elk.
attack? What?
I'm
not gonna
joking.
Calgor's the worst.
When
No,
elks
that was
attack-
John. That
That's,
wasn't
that's
Calgor.
yeah. John's the worst. JC is the worst.
JC. You're a bit of a sociopath, aren't you?
Bit.
I
A
am.
bit.
I do not disturb the elk and his 2 chillins. I sneak back to camp.
Where
Gray-
everyone is awake and getting
Yeah.
their weapons out.
I still have the hood down.
Yeah.
It's just a rock with a bow.
Raina, what should we prepare for? What are we fighting?
Actually, you can't see me.
That's true. Visible and very well stealthed.
It's very fucking stealthy. So
Never mind.
everyone, I'm still invisible. I'm sorry, it was a false alarm. It was a giant elk and its 2 kids. There seems to be somebody mocking us this evening by making things very stressful.
Who could that be?
So please go back to sleep. I
You
will.
say mocking, I say creating a living, breathing world.
Yeah, yeah.
That's wonderful.
Aegon's fucking with us again.
So my apologies. Please go back to sleep. Who is it that's taking the final watch?
Well,
Whiskey the horse.
Whiskey. What
wait,
a
how many
sweetheart.
watches are there? 4, right?
Three.
There's 3.
Okay. I was gonna take the last one.
Okay.
Oh, whatever. Since I'm awake, I'll just take with that. That's fine.
Or you
Wait,
could.
what? We're all awake. Everybody go back to sleep, and I'll wake up freaking
all
Calgor.
asleep.
Fine.
Go to sleep. But
You're-
I'm gonna stay
yeah.
invisible just because I don't want to. I'll go on invisible in a half hour, but I'm
You'll
sad.
go uninvisible. I think when you fall asleep. So
I will, but
Yeah.
then I'll get back that slot. Haha.
that's right. That's right.
Boom.
Oh wait. So who's on final? All right,
Probably
make a perception
Calgor.
roll for me.
This will go well.
Everyone else kind of grumbles, turns over, and goes back to bed.
So it's not as bad as it could have been.
So it's a
It
3.
it is an 8, but I rolled a
okay.
2.
Oh, okay. You didn't roll an 8. It is an 8.
It is an
Um,
8, but it's not as bad as it could have been.
Calgor is just staring at the horse, and the horse is staring at him. As you all sort of come to consciousness, and he's just staring at the horse. Like,
Oh my god.
I don't
it knows.
trust that
It
magic
knows
horse.
what it knows what I said. I don't. I know that it knows what I said.
It can understand you.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it can.
Yeah. I called it bait, and it's pissed at me. I understand. I just don't trust to turn my back on it.
I wouldn't. He's very angry.
Everybody else make perception rolls.
Oh man.
I want to shoot something.
Well,
Oh.
You're gonna
Rain
you
is
wish,
right there.
you wish. You need something.
That's an 8 for me as well. I'm also a Calgor. Like fuck this horse. No, what you know, bro?
But you know,
20.
horse.
An unnatural
Oh, but you-
20.
All right,
15.
15. Willem,
19.
19. Very
Yes.
nice. Willem and Gray, as everyone else is staring at the horse. You see winged creature far off, miles away in the mountains, coming down to a certain area and disappear behind one of the peaks nearby.
Ooh.
That's where we need to go.
cool. We're on the right track. Perfect.
I pointed out to everyone and
Almost directly to the west.
tell them what I saw.
All right,
Let's
moving
go.
right along.
Cool. Get your fucking horse under control.
Perfectly fine.
Just
Yeah, he doesn't eat. I guess. Being a
I mean,
spirit.
If not, then what's the point?
He's doing it to try to feel like a real horse.
You're right. He's trying to feel what is a real horse?
It's
What
like
is
the
a
Turing
real
test for
horse?
horses.
It is.
Yeah, that's good.
So
Okay, let's make our way. Make haste.
Let's head that
you
direction.
have a
Let
quick
go.
breakfast, pack up your shit, and head into the mountains. Let's do a survival check
Then we have second breakfast.
11
and some apples.
Survival check.
11 as well.
Oh. What did you say?
Someone
Survival?
else roll? No.
Yeah.
Sur-
Well,
survival?
5 plus 4 to survival. 18.
Hang on. Not everybody gets to roll. It's whoever is leading. Which
Oh,
is
that's Calgor.
Raina and Calgor, I believe, were the
Oh, well.
they were leading
yeah.
before.
Yeah,
So.
we're fucked.
I rolled a 13.
She rolled
A
better than I
13.
did. 11.
God.
Oh God.
Calgo, what's your plus survival?
3.
Maybe.
Mine's
maybe-
I have
Zero.
more plus survival than you.
Oh, maybe
Okay, show
someone
off.
with higher survival should be in the front.
And
Yes.
yet here we are.
We've,
Willem.
we've had this discussion before. Gray
Yeah.
has always had higher survival than Cowboy.
Yeah, this
But
isn't
why
new.
does Calgor always in the front?
I don't
Because
know.
Calgor
Because he's
is
a-
a ranger who tracks things.
But
But
you're just
somehow
pushy.
can't track.
But somehow can't track.
You guys have never said don't be in front, so this is on you just as much as it's on me.
No, it's fair. I just usually go towards the front because I'm quieter than most. Willem.
Well, I have good stealth.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's different bonuses for me. So
My goal is some nicer armor that doesn't have noisiness.
All right. From now on, great. Go up front.
Armor of quietude.
Armor of silence.
but we have 11 and 13 to answer your original question.
All right. So, yeah, you guys head into the mountains, and I know some people have an early morning. Should we cut here and come back next week, or
We have
go
a
for another 8 minutes? Yeah, there's not going to be a fight in the next 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I feel like this is good that we've led up to it. We'll start fresh on it.
The only other
Next
thing I
week?
wanted to do in the morning before we set out was commune with Aegon and ask for guidance and hopefully some good luck for our impending combat next week.
Okay. Is it the commune spell or
No, it's just
praying? Just
I'm
regular
just
praying.
praying.
Cool.
Just
make a
regular
religion
praying.
check.
Let's see if you know how to pray.
Yeah. Wisdom?
On your knees, boy.
Well, that's a little personal.
I mean, it depends on what
It
your
is the
God is
church.
wanting from you.
17.
It's the
17?
church.
Yeah.
I do have a shield, and I, use that.
As you sit down and pray as everyone's getting ready to go, you can just kind of feel the warmth of your God looking down upon you, and then you will get up. Calgor and Reyna leading the way, arguing over which way to go.
Well, we know what way west is. We saw the thing.
Yes, but
We didn't
you
see
have
the
to
thing
go
Gray
through-
saw it.
That's true.
There's so many reasons we should have put Gray in the front, and we're only realizing it now.
Yeah, but he's very squishy.
There's terrain between here and there, so you're trying to figure out which way is best to get there.
Right.
And the two of you are kind of arguing over that. And as you walk into the morning sun, or away from the morning sun, into the mountains, an eagle. And
Kill it!
That's
Kill
where
it!
we need more food. And that's where we'll leave it off for the night.
The Misty Mountains.
Are they misty?
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit.
Play Misty for me.
Sing to us, Ingy. Sing to us.
Far away the misty mountainside.
Yay!
All right. Well, on that note, right into another channel.
On that note.
I think so.
All right.
Thanks everybody for
Thanks,
tuning in
everyone.
tonight.
Thank you.
The 9 people out there. That's nice.
Sorry we didn't get to kill anything today.
I'm not. I'm not
It
sorry.
was fun.
I-
That was sometimes it's fun to
Did
just
it not raid? There we
not
go.
take
It raided.
baths.